time the chains clink. I guess that's how it sound when you winning.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court too as they get ready to go to work on the road. Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks so much. Kyle Lowry remains all hustle. He said if you come to a game and you bring your son, and you guys are sitting in the nosebleeds, I want your son to say whoever number 7 has played his hardest. And he might only see me one time, but that one time, I'll be playing like it's my last. Kevin?
Wow, David, he is a gamer, no doubt. DA, we appreciate the report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Irving is out there with Simmons. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Durant, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. And for the Heat, the wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Adebayo, and it's Lowry in at the point. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Outside Durant. The pass to Simmons. To the middle, here's O'Neal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, I played for the New Jersey Nets, and look, they made that move across the Hudson back in 2012, relocating to Brooklyn, which I think was the right move.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And well over a decade in Brooklyn for the Nets. Richard, what kind of impact has that move had on the franchise?
Well, look, it's been great. The arena is fantastic. The fan base is growing. And more importantly, their ability to attract top-tier free agents like KD and Kyrie. They do not join the Nets if they're still in Jersey.
O'Neal hits them both. And, of course, one of the league's longest-tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Drills it from outside.
Oh, great feed by Lowry. He'd rather pick up an assist than score a bucket.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside, Simmons. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now, here's Butler. A dependable source of points for his team, averages just under 24 points a game.
And making plays to help his team. That's what Butler does, and he demands that his teammates do the same.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. It's stolen by Lowry. Hero on the wing. Pass to Butler. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot. Over Irving. Hero, no good. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against New York. Pass to O'Neal. Passes it to Irving. Outside, Simmons. Screen by O'Neal. Simmons dishes to O'Neal. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Martin, the pass to Lowry. Adebayo with the ball. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Left side Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo with a screen for Butler.
It's tough to get a good look over Durant. He covers a lot of ground defensively with that 7'5" wingspan.
Screen by O'Neal. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. Now the Heat take it the other way. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possessions should make this a much more contested game.
The Heat shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That's good from Hero.
Well, we know how Tyler Hero's a bucket, but still lots of room for growth. Last season, the Sixth Man of the Year winner, he really did struggle, though, in the postseason.
And Hero drops them both. And Greg, you look at the playoff shooting percentages for Hero, tailing off from his regular season numbers.
And Kevin, that's not uncommon for a younger player, but the playoffs are what matters. And to be a star, that's when you've got to deliver.
Now here's Simmons. Irving from long range. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Adebayo. What a tremendous game he played against New York. Here's Hero. Simmons with the defensive effort.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
The pass to Durant. They need this one. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Here's Adebayo, and it's blocked. Simmons against Lowry. Outside Irving. Pass to Claxton. With the fadeaway. And the shot is long.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Martin, the pass to Lowry. Butler with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Adebayo, high post. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
No hesitation from Adebayo there. Had to love seeing him taking this shot with confidence.
Now Simmons. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. And the dunk by O'Neal.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Adebayo with a screen on Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This time of year, there are always teams fighting just to make the playoffs, just to get in that door. And every game, Richard, you know this, holds so much importance.
Yeah, no, I remember back when I was with the Nets in 2005, I missed 4 months of the season, but the team won 15 of the last 19 games just to get the 8th seed. By the time we got to the playoffs, we were exhausted, but that is when you accomplish something, and even though you lose, you still feel like you won.
And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year. and have steadily won games each season.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Victor Oladipo comes in for Caleb Martin. And it's Gabe Vincent in for Kyle Lowry. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
Now, here's Dedmon. After the miss from KD, Dedmon finds Hero. Pass to Butler. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is where Butler does some of his best work, right there in the lane.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Harris. Unloads from 13. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Kicks to Oladipo. Dedmon in the high post. And it's Miami with another.
Able to create off the pick and roll. Oladipo, this is how you move the ball in these sets.
Now here's Curry. Defense right on him. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. A moment now to check out some numbers for Jimmy Butler. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 6-point lead. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Durant. After Tyler Hero's miss. The shot by Curry, no good. Now Hero, another key contributor to that nice win against New York. And Durant sends it back.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Clock at 2. Dedmon's shot is off. Nets trail by 6. Outside Warren. Outside Durant from deep. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Miami, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Thomas against Oladipo. Dedmon kicks to Hero. Dedmon a screen. Miami needs to get a shot off. Oladipo for 3, and it's Durant with the rebound. Dishes it to Curry. Back to KD. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
Max Strus is checked in for the Heat. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. The Heat in 5th.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's KD, and he finishes nicely on the layup.
Inside, Durant's scoring instincts take over, helping him find a path to that difficult shot.
51 seconds left here in the first quarter. Butler, no good there. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Harris outside. The pass to Durant. Lock at 6. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Here's Oladipo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Feeds it to Butler. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's been doing really nice work at the line. 83%.
Now at the line, Jimmy Butler. 1.
Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. It's stolen by Oladipo. And so it's the Miami Heat ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vamanos. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Cavaliers.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. Then it's Max Strus. Then there's Lowry. And it's Vincent in at the 2-guard spot. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Warren, good.
And this is why you have Warren out there. Fantastic at just rising up with rhythm and knocking down that mid-range.
Lowry kicks to Strus. Adebayo with a screen on Warren. Strus passes to Adebayo. Martin wide open. He fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Outside, Simmons. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Kevin Durant learned an important lesson at age 11. His dad cooked him one-on-one, dunking on him and talking trash. Durant started crying and he locked himself in his room, but he came to realize, what am I so mad at? It's good to be passionate, but channel it. Once you're off the court, leave it and go back to being you. Kevin?
Great advice. David, thanks. Nets trail by 6. He kicks it to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Lowry looking around. Here's Vincent. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. From the top of the key, and it's sent back by Irving.
How about that block from Irving there, getting the timing just right on the defense.
The Nets have gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And here is Simmons. 6 points for him. Outside Irving. No good. That would have tied it.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
It's Martin on the wing. Adebayo with the screen on O'Neal. Martin the pass to Adebayo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all-defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
And that one misses. And different games, different officials. Something that might be called a foul in one game, Greg, may not be called in the next. As a player, how do you adjust to that?
It's a great question, and that's part of being a veteran. I learned early on, you actually scout officials the same way you scout the players. They have tendencies as well.
And he's good on the second. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Irving, good.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Lowry passes to Strus. Lowry against Simmons. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Oh, such a crafty player. Lowry excels at using his body to draw contact.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Free throw drops for Lowry.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
And Kyle Lowry drops them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Nets trail by 3. On the wing, Irving. Claxton the pass to KD. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Martin with the bucket.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Durant. 11 points for him in that last game against Cleveland. Pass to Simmons. Back to KD. Irving looking over the floor. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
A moment here to check out Kevin Durant. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. And he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And yeah, one of the most dangerous scorers in the game. He's already come up big in some key games this year. His teammates really feed off his presence, I think. For the three, it's hauled in by Claxton. Nets trail by 5. Simmons passes to Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lowry with the ball. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now, he averages about 9 points a game. Now, here's Strus. He's covered by Warren. Adebayo with a screen for Lowry. That 3 off the mark. The Nets have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And here's KD for 3. The shot falls for only his second bucket, 2 for 9.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. A different look for Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Caleb Martin. Jimmy Butler comes in for Max Strus. And it's Victor Oladipo in for Kyle Lowry. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Curry comes in for Ben Simmons. Here's Hero. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Adebayo with a screen on Irving. Here's Hero. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Adebayo's got 7.
Second chance points kill you. It's a strength of Adebayo picking up the garbage and putting it in.
Now, here is Irving. He has 6. Here's Curry. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Curry's got his first bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oladipo against Curry. Butler passes to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And contact can't slow Adebayo down. He's not afraid to get physical when he's attacking.
Outside Curry. 9 feet out. And Butler sends it back. Butler on the wing. Over Irving, and there's another one for the Heat.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Now Curry. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game from outside the arc. And it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Curry. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Warren. Bucket is good. 11 points for Bam Adebayo.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Curry dishes to Irving. Claxton the pass to Irving. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
And after all the drama and wanting out, Kyrie Irving remains a net. Feels like a bit of a farewell tour, but winning can heal all, and you never know what the future may hold, especially with Kyrie.
Vincent's checked in for Tyler Hero. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Curry on the wing. On the wing, Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. From the line, down to 5 on the shot clock. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Vincent the pass to Butler. That one no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Get to take on the Magic in Orlando after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Curry setting the pick for Thomas. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Butler finds Dedmon. Now Oladipo. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Passes to Thomas. There's 37 seconds left in the first half.
And a menace defensively. Adebayo with the swat. He's an all-defensive team member for a reason.
Now, here's Dedmon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Vincent misses.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
O'Neal a screen on Oladipo. Curry kicks to Thomas. And Butler sends it back.
The swat by Butler, one of the elite on-ball defenders in the league.
And the first half is now in the books. Heat lead by 7. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way in this league. When you look at your career now versus when you came in, how different is it?
Much different. I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot more on both ends of the floor. And off the floor, I think it's still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style. Jimmy, thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and the scoreboard showing a deficit for the Brooklyn Nets. This one looking like it might come down to free throws. Big fella, I know that's your specialty.
Of course it is. I made them when it mattered, Ernie.
But Chuck, if you made them earlier in the game, wouldn't it have been a blowout? Like, 1 point is 1 point.
A win is a win.
And we come back to the game at hand. In the first half, plenty to like for the Miami Heat.
They move the ball, guys. Very unselfish. Keep everyone involved. Got to be willing to make that extra pass.
Or you could just dump it in the Shaq, and the ball never comes out again.
That's why they call me the Shaq Hole.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Miami leading by 7. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got O'Neal. Irving is out there with Simmons. And it's Durant. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. To the paint, got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. The Nets have tremendous talent, of course, but there have been some challenges. KD says, I know the fans have high expectations for us, but if you're a fan, you'll appreciate Nets basketball and what we're trying to build, and you'll follow us along this journey because you never know what may happen. Kevin, back to you.
Great. David, thank you. Now Adebayo, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Adebayo with a screen on KD. Second shot opportunity, and Adebayo with the lay-in. Adebayo's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Irving sets a screen for Simmons. Here's Claxton. Takes it off the glass. Claxton's got his first basket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Got a piece of it. KD against Butler. Outside, Simmons. Back to Irving. Clock at 6. Here's Simmons. Miami grabs the miss. Next game for them, they'll take on the Raptors at Toronto. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Outside, Martin. Lowry against Irving. Lowry passes to Hero. Over Simmons. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Irving. Over Lowry. And there's the pass to O'Neal. And a miss there on the triple.
Out of halftime. Not the way you want to execute. Just 1 of 5 from the field.
Martin, the pass to Lowry. Back to Martin for 3. Miami no good on that time either. Nets trail by 7. Simmons dishes to Irving. Simmons on the wing. Lowry covering. Outside, Simmons. Outside for Durant. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Adebayo with a screen on Simmons. Offensive rebound. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And one of the more active big men in our league. Adebayo never stops working.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Max Strus is checked in for Tyler Hero. And a change for the Nets. Warren's checked in. And Adebayo drops them both. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing 2 bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
And Kyrie Irving, a Picasso with the ball in his hands. And like a lot of genius-level creators, he marches to the beat of his own drum.
And that one falls for Irving. And you know, Greg, Kyrie sometimes is just a tough guy to figure out.
And the danger is pulling too much in your own direction. Even he confessed regrets about in Cleveland withdrawing from teammates and isolating himself. All part of growth.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Here's Lowry. To the right side. Here's Strus. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Durant, the pass to Claxton. And that one is hammered home.
Give some love to KD there, making the unselfish play.
And here's Lowry. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And some changes here for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Oladipo comes in for Jimmy Butler. And Vincent subbed in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Brooklyn, Harris comes in for Kevin Durant. And Curry subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And at his size, all Simmons needs is prime-time positioning, and he's golden. A fantastic dunker.
And the Heat call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Here's Vincent. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Dedmon. Tipped away. Here's Vincent. Headed by Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Dedmon kicks to Martin. Oladipo for 3. And no good. Nets trailed by 3. Curry with it. Outside Warren. Over Martin. And again, it's Brooklyn converted.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now, Oladipo. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. And that's a foul called on T.J. Warren. That'll be his second foul of the game. Thomas checked in for the Nets.
Now into the lineup for the Nets, Cameron Thomas.
Here's Vincent. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And here are the Nets. Big stretch here going 10-2. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Here's Warren Claxton, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Oh, heads-up play by Warren. Spotting a wide-open shooter and delivering a dime.
Timeout called the Heat.
And here come your Heat breaker game crew. Heat Breaker Dance Crew.
So Oladipo will bring it up for the Heat. Dedmon in the high post. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. And here are the Nets. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Pass to Harris to the inside. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
Here's Vincent, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Strus. He's guarded by Thomas, and the basket is good.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Nets have gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the 3rd quarter. Harris outside. And it's off from 3-point range.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Warren against Oladipo. Takes a 3. Vincent misses.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Oladipo after the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Vincent. Passes it to Strus. Connects from 3-point range. Strus has got 6. As we approach the 4th quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Curry passes to Warren. Curry setting the pick for Warren. He dishes it to Harris. And Thomas now, top of the key. There's the pick. Down low. It's stolen by Martin. Oladipo against Harris. There's 1:38 left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Here's Vincent. The kick out to Oladipo. There's the 3. No good on the shot. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Curry looking around. Now the pass to Claxton. In the corner, it's Harris. Warren, the pass to Claxton. Count that bucket. Claxton's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And the Heat call time here. And some changes here for the Heat. Butler, he's checked in for Martin. Earl comes in for Max Strus. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Vincent. Royce O'Neal's checked in for the Nets. 1:07 left to play in the third. Outside, Hero. Oladipo with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Oladipo misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Curry. Back to Warren. Inside, here's O'Neal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. O'Neal's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. Curry against Lowry. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Goes back up. Shot's good by Dedmon. Dedmon's got 8 points.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Thomas against Hero. And here is Thomas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go. Dedmon with the block. That's the end of the third, and it's all tied up. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports.
50.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The forwards are Oladipo and Butler. At the guard spots, Lowry and Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
And after a first half in which their offense shot under 40%, they've got the lead, and they should count themselves to be lucky.
Now, here's Oladipo. And Simmons with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. Durant trying to break free. No good from Irving. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Lowry finds Butler. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Pass to Irving. Shoots it up. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
This is just one of those blow-up nights for Kyrie. So lethal when he's feeling his best.
Adebayo with a screen for Hero. They get it back. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Adebayo.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
He's been relentless, and he's been doing it in a variety of ways. But right there, it's all about the hustle on the offensive glass.
Now, here is Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving.
And he got a couple to fall from long distance in the first half, but still looking for that number 3.
Hero passes to Butler. Back to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Irving. There's Hero with a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 6 rebounds now in the game. Outside, KD. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 15 here tonight. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Hands it from downtown. And the Heat lead by 1.
Well, opponents worry about Oladipo's quickness attacking the basket, which really helps him create good looks from the perimeter.
Timeout called the Nets.
Show some love for your Heat dancers.
Miami making a change here. Martin's checked in, and the Nets making a change here as well. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Thomas. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. We told him, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. O'Neal a screen on Hero. And the Nets miss again.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Butler with the ball. Hero sets the pick for Butler. 6 to shoot. No good that time. O'Neal with the defensive effort.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
The dish to Irving. The 17-footer. And again, it's the Nets missing.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Butler on the way. Adebayo against Irving. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Butler. And now a 3-point Heat lead.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Durant kicks to Irving. There's a screen. Shot to stop the run. Second chance shot. And the layup is good.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Now, here's Lowry. Butler, a screen on Simmons. Lowry against Simmons. Lowry can't get it to go. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter. Simmons passes to Claxton. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Now Adebayo. Passes it to Lowry. Outside Martin. Here's Butler. Martin with a screen on Katie. Shot clock at 5. Offensive rebound. Adebayo. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
And one of the stories of the second half has been all of those second chance points. I mean, they have been terrific on the offensive backboard.
Outside, Katie. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Hard to stop Durant when he's set up like this. He's so well positioned to score.
Lowry finds Adebayo. Irving against Hero. And the baseline jumper, no good. For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold.
Well, we know Simmons can do this. At 6'11", I don't know that anyone in the league has his vision.
Now, here's Lowry. Outside, Hero to the middle, and Adebayo throws it down.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
On the wing, Irving. Here's the pass to Claxton. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. KD on the wing. Defended by Butler. Good. And the Nets lead by 2.
And sometimes you just assume ahead of time Durant's mid-range J is going in. Downright lethal.
Pass to Adebayo. There's the feed to Butler. And the layup's good off the glass. Butler's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Outside, Simmons. Irving against Hero. And Irving with the basket on the assist from Simmons. 17 points for Kyrie Irving.
Someone who loves the biggest moments. Kyrie hit one of the biggest shots in NBA history. Believe me, I was there.
O'Neal against Martin. Butler lays it up off the glass. Butler's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you can see the leadership there that Butler possesses, commanding the rock on important possessions here down the stretch.
Now here's Simmons. Kicks to Irving. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Warren's checked in. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
For the Nets, T.J. Warren. Brooklyn timeout call. Okay, fans, time to get on your feet and make some noise for your Miami Heat Panthers.
And Brooklyn has possession. And here's Irving. Lock at 6. Good on the three-point shot. Irving's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Now look, he is a 50-40-90 guy, right around 40% from the three-point line. Kyrie deserves more respect for his deep game.
Now here's Butler. Adebayo with a screen on Warren. Butler passes to Adebayo. It's blocked. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving from long range. Offensive rebound. Here's Claxton. Off target with the close range fadeaway. The Heat trail by 3. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Adebayo with a screen on Irving. Hero passes to Adebayo. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And while he is a center, Bam's solid at the line, so they're glad to have him in this spot.
Shooting 2.
Good on the first, and that brings them within 2. And Adebayo drops them both.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Elbow shot is on the way. Off the left rim and out. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Outside Lowry. Adebayo finds Hero. And they recover it. Outside for Martin. Pass to Hero. To take the lead. Good!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Irving against Hero. Outside Irving. It's good!
And we have seen Irving bury huge shots before. Man, does he love having the spotlight on him.
Timeout called, the Heat. They're trailing by 1. 41 seconds left in the fourth.
It's time to get on your feet. The Lot Simpson gets free t-shirts. Oh, that's all.
There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer, Lowry. Brooklyn with the rebound. Adebayo. That shot, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Timeout called, the Nets. They lead by 1. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
We all remember Kyrie Irving hitting the biggest shot in NBA history. Look, going to the line for him at clutch spot, that's nothing.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Moving against Hero. Latrey misses the 3. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, Irving isn't the guy I would want to send to the line. He is very comfortable with that shot.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's the knockout blow right there, guys. Those free throws should put this one away.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 4. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
They're trying to get back in this thing. They need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Let's hear it for your Heat Breaker dance crew.
Martin from outside. It's hauled in by Claxton. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton. 2
shots. Relax on the first.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Lowry kicks to Hero. From deep three-point range, offline. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed
feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, TJ. Congrats on the win. You finished strong down the stretch. What was the difference?
We got stops when we needed it. We was able to convert on the offensive end. Just had to make a few adjustments. Able to sustain that and able to come up with a win.
Yeah, it was a great performance, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.